I did it first. I went out of my face.
I was for the mic.
I'll mouth fuck you up, bud.
I'm not sure if that was a promise or a fucking threat, but I welcome either one.
It's something.
Hey, everybody.
Dude, this is like...
Dude, stop making the edit so hard.
Dude, I don't know why this is all fucky, dude. It's straight fucky.
Hey, my podcast listeners.
Look, it's fucky.
I hope you guys are having a good time listening to us on your way to work, on your way back from work, or just during your poop break.
I hope you're enjoying me fiddle with my microphone because it's all fucky.
Yeah, sorry, that's why I'm talking over it. That way we make sure you guys can actually, listen to this and not listen to like this. Oh, God, this has a noise gate on it. Yeah, that.
Yeah. All right.
Ew.
Enough of being fucky.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of 5.
Number 40!
Fwah, fwah, fwah. Celebration, baby.
Dude, I think 40 should be a milestone or something. That's like, our podcast is now old enough to get a colonoscopy. I think I made that joke last episode.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get a colonoscopy at any age, right?
Well, when you're supposed to. When it's highly recommended.
I think you should rephrase that as being like, our colonoscopy should get a podcast.
Yeah, we're due.
Yeah, we're due for a
podcast.
Yeah. That made no sense.
Yeah, it made no sense. That's why I make the jokes.
It was mainly because me, I reversed everything on accident. I just went with the flow. That's all that happened. Yeah. How are you, sir?
Great.
He's got some days off. He's going to get drunk.
I did that last week, and I regretted it immensely.
Dude, my hangovers last like a week now.
Yeah. I think I got drunk on Tuesday, and then I hosted... No, you hosted trivia last week. I didn't get drunk on Wednesday.
Yeah,
no, I did get drunk on Wednesday. Yeah. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I needed Thursday, Friday to not be drunk or not be hungover anymore.
My hangovers now are just like physical and then mental.
Yeah.
It's pretty depressing. But, I mean, that's got to be a sign, right?
I think this episode comes out on the 25th, which is my birthday. So this is my birthday episode.
Oh, fuck. I need to put that on my calendar. What are we doing for your birthday?
I'm hosting trivia at Bricks. So make sure you come to Bricks tonight.
Gross.
Or you missed it, depending on when you listen to this.
I'm not going to Bricks for your birthday.
All right. It's 90s trivia.
Yeah, I don't care about the 90s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. But you can lie to yourself, but every 30-something millennial loves the 90s.
Only good thing about the 90s was two princesses.
Oh, you said two princesses.
Does that sound what it's?
It's two princes. Princes.
Princesses.
Princesses.
Princesses is a word, right?
Yes, it's multiple princess.
Sis. Let's get this started. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Fucking ESL kicking in hard today.
Yup.
Round one.
First subject brought to you by Chris's left headphone. God, if Grotto actually sponsored this, would be amazing.
Oh, dude, I love their headphones so much. The
Yeah.
SR80s are like, I think they're like $100 a pair, and they're probably the cheapest feeling headphones you'll ever get that sound fucking amazing.
It's really cool. No, I agree. And this is not even me trying to plug anything in. It's just legit.
Yeah, I want to get a pair of their hemps, dude. Oh my god, they're $420,
Anyways,
but they're made out of hemp wood.
The first subject is flopping and diving in sports.
All right, so starting with LeBron James and Space Jam, does he do any of that in there? Do you know?
I don't know. I decided not to watch that.
What do you fucking?
Not now.
Not now. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I think LeBron James isn't the only person in the NBA who does it, but he's definitely like the most egregious, I would think.
Okay, so I will say that I think it all started with swimming.
I mean, you're not wrong on that one, dude. Definitely diving and swimming is probably... technically diving is a separate sport from swimming.
Well, they dive into the water, though, when they start.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I guess.
I made myself laugh way too
I guess
hard on that one.
breaststroke kind of looks like a flop.
Yeah. No, okay, so in real talk, I think the one sport that really started was soccer, and I think it ruins it, man. I don't know. I get that it's a tactical advantage, and there's a lot of countries that see it that way, but it definitely just ruins the true, genuine play. That's why everyone loves rugby, because you're just like, dude, there's no flopping in rugby, and it just kind of it just went through all the sports, especially in the U.S., And I hate that it's in basketball. I hate that it's in football now.
Yeah.
And you're just
Is
like,
it in football?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
watch
passing
football.
interference, and things like that.
You know, one sport that is not really prominent in is baseball.
Yeah, because
Like,
nothing
you-
happens in baseball.
Like, you can pretend to get hit, but you don't like really flop too hard about it.
Although, no, that's not true because we went to a game where a guy got hit and he was acting like he was having like going into cardiac arrest. Remember? It was against the Braves.
He got hit in the ankle.
Yeah, and then he was like on the floor for like.
Have you ever gotten hit in the ankle by anything?
Yeah.
It fucking hurts.
It hurts.
So now imagine that, but getting hit in the ankle by a 90-mile-an-hour baseball.
Oh yeah, but that guy was definitely like, I'm gonna make sure this pitcher gets cold, and it worked.
Yeah.
So there's like that flopping. I guess it's not really flopping.
Yeah, it's not
is
really.
it?
I guess it's. I don't know. It's a different version of kind of the same thing, maybe, but it's definitely not flopping.
It's. I mean, and I think I don't know what.
Because
Because
isn't flopping to draw specifically to draw a penalty?
like a foul or a penalty,
yeah.
like for the sake of.
Yeah, and
the
I guess you
advantage.
like just by definition, you can't do that in baseball.
Well, I also think that because the rules are now becoming more lenient towards player safety, that you're going to see more of it. But there has to be a rule, man. Whether it be in any sport that involves that, there has to be a rule to be like, all right, you fucking flopped, or there's like a penalty, or here's like a big fine.
Yeah.
Here's a suspension because it's like, oh man, like that's why I hate watching basketball sometimes, especially when it's like. I have a conspiracy that the NBA is rigged for like big market teams and like they'll get the better calls anyways.
I mean, that's just sports in general.
I think it's also me just being envious as fuck because I'm just like the Nuggets are a small market. They're never going to make something out of themselves.
Just like a spot on my shirt. Oh, it's a bleach spot. Sorry, I just saw it randomly in the camera.
Gross.
Fine. Anyway.
But yeah, so I don't know because it's just like LeBron James is known for doing that. Manu Ginobili was huge about flopping. I mean, the Spurs in general, in the early 2000s were like that.
Yeah.
And you're starting to see it in football, and it's just kind of like it's so stupid. Like,
see, I don't really have a lot to add because I don't watch those sports.
but also shout out to women's soccer because they don't flop as often. I mean, they're still flopping, but those girls go hard, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm adjusting.
Here's a hot take. I think women play sports more fiercely than men do.
No, as a person who like actively watches a lot of women's sports, maybe soccer does, yeah, but like softball definitely doesn't feel that way, and basketball doesn't feel that way.
I think basketball feels that way.
I don't know.
I mean-
I just don't think the just intensity or aggression is the same. Like even when women's fighting, when it's like it's purposely aggressive sport,
Yeah.
it still like doesn't feel like the aggressiveness is on the same level. So,
That's fair. But it's still getting punched in the face.
Yeah, I mean you're still punching people in the face. So, yeah.
But yeah, no, I hate flopping. I don't like it. And there's actually people like in South America that would actually defend it. It's like, what's part of the sport? It's tactical. Like if if it's a good actor, they should make that happen. I was like, dude, it's not part. It shouldn't be part of the sport. I personally think so.
I only watch soccer when the World Cup's happening.
Or when you're around me sometimes.
Yeah, when you force me to watch it, then I watch.
Go to Troy's
soccer.
house and watch.
That was soccer? I thought that was Australian football.
No, it was soccer and then Australian football, then soccer again.
I literally thought it was just Australian football the whole time.
I don't know. No, because I think we went there for an early Man U game.
Yeah,
Manchester United game, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think that there has to be something done about it because I understand while player safety it should be important, it shouldn't be exploited for the benefit of the team getting a shitty call or a cheap call.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, kind of going a little bit evolutionizing. No, that's not a word. Kind of in the same realm of things. What about virtual refereeing and things like that? Like, do you like that? Like that idea?
Oh, like
artificial, like not actually.
yeah.
Having,
So like I guess the
strike box would be like.
yeah. So that's what a different professional baseball league does. They have cameras do all. Yeah, it's not the MLB. It's another one. I forgot what one it is.
And it's not the MILB. Huh?
No, it's not it's not affiliated with the Major League
Gotcha.
Baseball. It's another baseball conference. But they have robotic umpires, and there's a human umpire there that calls balls and strikes.
Yeah.
But he has an earpiece, and the computer says ball or strike, and then that's what he calls.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of would like to see that in baseball specifically, at least for strikes and balls, because there's some things you're just like, dude, that was. I mean, us
That
looking
was
at
gross.
it,
Yeah.
us looking at it, like that was out of the box, or like I don't know if you saw there was like that argument a couple weeks ago with like the manager and this ump. And it's like he's like looking at the replay. He's like, "Look, it's like outside of the box." He's like, "Well, I can't see a TV, so like this is what I called, and this is what."
Well,
I'm
there's
sticking
also a
with."
rule you can't argue balls and strikes regardless. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes
yeah,
you
I
should
don't
be
know.
able to though.
I think that's like an extra flavor of baseball is just having such egregiously wrong calls
Yeah, that's fair.
That like it just makes it more entertaining in that kind of factor. Yeah.
But even with like other sports, I
Plus,
don't know,
if there was a robot doing all the balls and strikes, then how the fuck would we yell at Angel Hernandez?
that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but yeah,
He is a
Is it
terrible umpire.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
He calls himself Angel. More like the devil.
Sure.
No, but I mean, like even something as simple as having it for like flopping, I think that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that people are always like, the argument is you're letting the sport not play itself, right? Like where it's like, oh, look, if you put more like virtual stuff or VAR, like you're just taking away from the game. I'm like, but also flopping is doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just like, oh, this guy had a run, but this guy decided to like do this and and then fucking fall, and there goes a fucking run. You know,
Yeah.
it's call me petty. I just think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. Like again, like there was that whole thing a while ago where LeBron got poked in the eye and was fucking rolling around on the ground, and then the same week,
Oh, he's a chump though.
the same week, a baseball player got hit in the face
and walked
and
off,
broke
right
his jaw, and then just walked to first.
Who was there? Was another player who like tore his knee or something like that, and like walked off the field immediately.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, you're just becoming like soft. Like
Yeah,
you're supposed to be
I
the
don't know.
king. The
Anyway,
king doesn't
that was
fall
time.
that way.
You didn't call time. You have one job.
that's
You didn't call
time.
time.
The king's not supposed to be all.
Yeah. How can you be the king if that's how you
I
act?
don't like LeBron James. We can have a whole subject about me shitting on LeBron James.
Put it in the hat.
I'm putting it in the hat.
Put it in the hat.
All right. Well, next subject.
Next
Now I'm
subject.
pissed.
Round 2.
All right, and this next subject I'm doing by myself because G went to go get water or something. Also, it's tattoos is the next subject. A little spoiler for round 2. Yeah, G spelt it Tattos. We'll see. Anyway, tattoos. Oh, hey, G, I wasn't talking shit on you. There's no water?
Fucking water.
We have hand sanitizer. You want some of that? Round number 2, tattoos. Talking about them tattoos.
Tattoos.
Nothing specific or just in general? Because you have a couple tattoos, right? You have one?
I just have one.
Yeah.
Just have the one, and that's on my chest.
Well, I guess it's
story.
it's like letters, right? So
Yeah.
it can be as many letters as you want. Counts as that.
It says no, it's just one tattoo. It says "Get money, fuck bitches."
Cream, cash rules everything around me. I actually know a dude who has that on his back. He just has cream tattooed on his back, and then it's a huge cross under it. I'm like, those things seem contradictory.
Wait, does it say cream or does it have like C.R.
Yeah, dot.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
so-
better. I thought
Is it
said-
though?
It just said it said cream. I'd be
It
like,
does say cream.
no, it says cream, but I mean, at least if you put the periods there, you know that it's like, oh, this means something.
Yeah, but is it better?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
is it still equally bad?
It's good until you put the cross in there. If it was the Wu-Tang
Yeah,
sign,
dude, like it's like so cream,
Yeah.
and then the cross is his entire back.
yeah, if it was the Wu-Tang sign, that'd be sick. I mean, not sick, but it'd be
Yeah,
cool.
it'd be better, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just have the one on my chest. It's funny. I want to get more, and the reason why I haven't is because I'm terrified of my mother.
That's fair.
She's very like, your body's a palace, and
Your body's a wonderland.
no, she's
That was my John Mayer impression. How was that?
no. It's more of like a,
It's he's like, I don't know, it's very throaty.
yeah. He sounds like he's like running out of
Like
breath every
breathy.
time.
Yeah.
We got the afternoon.
I think mine was still better.
No,
Mine was 100% better.
you have 2 tattoos.
I have one.
You just really just have the one?
I just have the one.
The Zep?
Yep. I was gonna get more, and then I just didn't have money, and then now I'm too old and I don't care
Do
anymore.
you want to get a matching tattoos with all the sponsorship we're getting?
Yes. No.
Done. Already got it. Yeah, it's done.
Morgan wants to get a matching tattoo with me.
What does she want to get?
She wants to get the bass clef on one of our bass fingers. I think it's this one
Oh, it's gross.
right there. I think. I don't-
Morgan, you're gross.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
You just don't understand, dude. Bass rolls everything around me. Bream.
Bream. What does Bream sound like? It sounds like cream.
No, Bream just sounds like a white girl's like shortened version of her name.
Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking
My
like,
name's Bream, and I'm pledging Delta Omega.
I thought it sounded like brine, so I was thinking like,
Oh, brine, like pickle juice.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not.
We're
pickle
not
juice.
talking about tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
So if you were to get another tattoo, where would it be?
I want to get a sleeve. I want to get a sleeve on my
Yeah?
left side, and it would be just a bunch of random shit. So like one, I want to get one with my sister. My nephew's autistic, so it'd be nice to get like something with my sister to be like, hey, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that'd be really cool. I want to get an Armando piece. One of my favorite drawings that he's done. It was actually my shirt for the EP release.
Oh, I actually still have that shirt.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that still have
Yeah.
it. It's freaking weird. Like people wear it like just to like show me, and I'm like, thanks.
I should
like,
wear that for the next podcast.
Gross.
I think it has like stains all over it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Gross. Jerks off to it.
Yeah. Into it.
Yeah.
That's my rag.
Ah.
It's like, it's for you, G.
Gross. It's fucking disgusting, dude.
It's not to you. It's for you.
Yeah, it's still no. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. But yeah, no. So I want to get
every
one,
time I do it
get
now,
one
I'm
here.
just gonna text you, AG. Second time today.
Gross. Like, dude, you should probably stop. It's been 12 times. Jesus Christ. And then the one I really want to get is it's one of Jack Johnson's. It's his third album.
Gross.
It's him picking like a leaf from a tree, and it's like silhouetted. I want to get that on my back, like on my
You
my
should have him
shoulder.
picking an avocado.
A mango. I mean,
Well, doesn't he actually have an avocado farm?
mm,
Or is that Jason Mraz? One of them has an avocado
they
farm.
probably both have it. But
Yeah, they probably both do.
they seem like the kind of fucking guys that would.
Dude, I want to get rich enough to have an avocado farm.
Yeah, that means you have to go to Mexico or California, right?
Yeah, man. You say like it's a bad thing either
Also,
way.
you don't have to be rich. You just have to be Mexican. If you're Mexican, you either have
Check.
either have a lemon tree or an avocado tree.
Dude, let's open a tequileria.
And Jalisco.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, if Kylie Jenner can do it, I probably can.
Yeah. The Rock has one.
Yeah. The Rock.
Anyway, we're off topic again on tattoos.
Again, I mean, he has some nice tattoos.
Yeah, I like the Rock's tattoos, but I would, if it were the 90s, then I would get the Rock's tattoos.
I think I'm just upset that he covered his like signature tattoo.
Did he? Oh, the
Yeah.
bull?
Yeah.
He doesn't have that anymore?
He has like a bigger bull, like it's like his whole like arm. Although his fucking like his left side is fucking legit, man. I want
Yeah,
to
that's like half the chest piece and then the like tribal looking
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
right?
I want to do the same exact thing, but with the fucking Aston calendar. You know how sick that would be?
Yeah, instead of doing the tribal, you do like the Aztec design.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
As long as you get like the bird, the Aztec bird thing.
What?
It's like it literally looks like the Seattle seagull,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it's the Aztec eagle.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
you have to get one of those.
Okay.
They're just made in Mexico.
No, oh, want to get that?
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck
Heck yeah.
yes, dude.
Was it Hecto? Hecho?
Hecho.
Echo?
It would say, hecho en Mexico, born in El Paso.
Sure.
Because it means my parents fucked in Mexico, but made me Mexico, but delivered me in America. I don't know why I just did this.
Yeah, that was very graphic.
That
So.
was. So sucks if you're listening to this on the podcast, but no, I like tattoos. I think I don't get how people can just get tattoos like without any significance.
I can, because fuck it.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
like it needs to mean something to me if I'm gonna put it on my body.
Yeah. Dude, I have a whole bunch of tattoos that I was just like, that'd be fun. But then because I don't have enough, I can't just really just get random tattoos like that.
It is also one of those things too where the tattoo shots are the fucking worst, dude. They're so unwelcoming. Like that's also one thing. Like one reason why I don't like going in there.
Sure.
It's very much like people look at you like, oh, I can't see any tattoos. Can I help you? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
maybe because no one likes you.
you're gonna ask for some Japanese shit, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I mean, every tattoo shop I've been into just for shits and gigs has been chill.
No,
I think people just don't like you.
I have that kind of a face apparently.
It's the beard.
Oh, hey, you guys! Like, oh, this fucking guy.
Fucking
He just
Taliban's
said
here.
hi.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Too soon?
I mean, no, this will be in 2 weeks. I'll be fine.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I like tattoos.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm not
is
against
there a no spot for tattoos? Like one that you just puts you off?
Like for me personally, or when
Yeah.
I see on other people?
Like when you see, well, I guess when you see it on other people.
Not really, because I don't give a fuck. But for me personally, I'll never get a tattoo on my neck or face.
I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo. Yeah, I agree with that. Like face or neck tattoos, I wouldn't get that. Hands, I wouldn't get anything on my hands.
Yeah.
Wrist, I think wrist and up would be all of it.
Yeah, I don't mind
I would
hand
never get any
tattoos.
leg tattoos either.
Yeah.
And that's time. But
Hey, you actually did it.
ankles, no.
Do people actually get their ankles? I think they go around the ankle.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I thought it was too thin tattoo. I don't remember. I'm not even a tattoo person, so I don't know.
I like tattoos. We should get a tramp stamp, dude.
Pass. Just GFY.
That's just cream.
Not even casuals, everything around me.
Yeah, then
Just,
it'll be-
yours says cream, mine will say here.
Yes.
Gross. All right, moving on.
Thanks.
Round 3.
right, this next subject is subject number 3.
Brought to you by you guys giving us more topics.
Yeah, you
Because
guys
give
were-
us more topics.
We can come up with a lot of topics, but we want to talk about shit you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
I will say there's a couple of you that gave us some topics, but they have to still go through a little process because we don't want another agriculture on our hands.
no, we do, but
We don't.
not as bad.
Yeah.
So,
if we can't-
agriculture is like our lowest.
Yeah, if we
you go
can't
below
talk
that-
about it, then we probably won't put it in the hat.
Hey, no political shit either, you guys. Because you guys all know where we stand.
Yeah, fuck G is our political stance.
If I ever ran for president, this guy would do it. He would work for me and make attack ads. That's how bad
Yep.
this motherfucker is. So, dude,
It's like-
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know.
Chris,
Who
that's your
approved this?
fucking voice, G.
Who approved this?
That's your voice, Chris.
Yeah.
G Astorga's a little bitch. Gung, gung.
Yeah, you see him playing downtown music. Fuck this guy.
I'm
you're-
G Astorga, and I approve this message. God damn
See,
it, Chris.
you already said it, so now I can literally put that on anything.
I don't know why I went Obama on that one.
Because that's what you do.
Should I
I go
do it?
Trump, you go Obama for no reason.
Let's see. How do you do that? My name is G Astorga, and I approve this message. I don't know. I did the Obama
Yeah,
thing
you
on
did
that.
the Obama hand gesture.
My name is G Astorga, and I
is
approve
this
this message.
supposed to be Clinton?
Yeah. No, it was Bill Cosby. Fuck.
Uh,
Next subject is favorite channel. I don't know what Bill
whatever
Cosby-
channel Lil Bill's on.
Lil Bill?
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck is Lil Bill?
It's Bill Cosby's cartoon that he did.
Oh, fuck
Where
yeah.
he's like a kid.
So Nick
Never
Jr.
mind. Yeah, I don't know.
It is Nick Jr.
Moving on.
My name is Jay.
Yeah, like favorite channel now because I don't even have
I think just
cable,
all,
so I don't
all
have channels
timesies.
anymore.
All timesies.
Probably Cartoon Network.
Mine's at Univision.
Yeah.
Second is
fucking porn.
second is Galavisión.
Third is the other one.
Telemundo.
Yeah, that one.
I don't even know. I might have said it that way.
Telemundo.
Telemundo. Univision.
Yeah.
It's Univision.
Yeah, no, probably Cartoon Network because it was just such a variety of cartoons. Like you had Adult Swim, you had your Tsunami, and then it had Boomerang, and then
What was Tsunami?
anime, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, Sailor Moon,
Oh, okay.
all that.
That sounds familiar. I just don't remember that.
poor. Didn't have
I remember Boomerang. I think mine was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, there's a lot like you were either like a Nick kid or a Disney kid.
Yeah, no, I was definitely like a Nick kid.
Yeah.
Just because I think it was not as like not violent, but language wise, like my mom was okay with it.
Yeah.
Although it didn't make sense because my mom doesn't speak English, and the fact that she's like,
Dude, that's the first thing you learn in any other language is all the curse words.
yeah, but there was. I mean,
Watch, for example, pinche. See, I don't even speak Spanish. I know that word.
I mean, it's prosperity.
Yeah, get that tattooed.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like,
Dude, we should get
live, laugh, pinche.
we should get pinche tattooed on us. Just pinche way, pinche way.
We'll see.
No, so yeah, Nickelodeon was probably my favorite. As a kid, I think, and as an adult, I like FX. FX is probably where I go to the
Yeah,
most.
I liked FX because it had Always Sunny.
Has the movies.
Yeah. But I think as an adult, I watched more AMC for Breaking Bad and Walking Dead.
Yeah, AMC kind of fell off the rail though.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't.
FX
Dude,
was
I
my
haven't.
shit.
I haven't like purchased cable television or satellite TV in over a decade, probably.
I think now. So I had so I'm a big Nuggets fan, as I've probably mentioned like 50 fucking times on this podcast. But
Nice Rockies hat there, bro.
yeah, thanks. Go Rockies. Now see me look at it. I'm just all fucking stupid. All right. No, but the thing is like, so Comcast and Dish are still fighting with Altitude, which is
Yeah.
where they get that. So the only way to watch Nuggets games legally was by getting DirecTV or AT&T TV or whatever it is. And so like that's the one thing I watched the most, like TV wise,
It's
just
just
last year.
spurts.
It's just Altitude, but
How boring of a person do you think a lot of people are that their favorite channel is ESPN, where it plays like the same Sports Center for like
I
8
used to
out
like-
of the like 15 actual hours?
I
that
used
it
to
plays.
like ESPN when growing up because you would just watch highlights and you're like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Except when it was baseball season, you're just like, I don't care. Like that's
Wow.
like it's
okay.
not like these aren't highlights. It's just like, oh, a double play, cool. But like there's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, was it Glove Gems is where or Web Gems? Is
Web Gems, yeah, Web Gems, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like the top 10 was always fun to watch. But yeah, I mean, I don't like ESPN has turned what news channels have turned into, which is all opinion and not just the stats or like the facts of it, right?
That's fair.
So like I hate Stephen A. Smith. I'm not a big fan of him because he just yells shit. Kendrick Perkins is the same fucking way. Like it's just like their opinions as to like, and I'm just like, no, just tell me the stats of the game or show me the highlights and shut the fuck up. Like,
oh, I just remembered. So this is gonna sound super privilegey. I know you probably didn't watch this channel because he's fucking poor.
I have not said that once, by the way.
But G4, it was the gaming channel that was on Comcast.
Where Sarah Jean Underwood like first started?
I think so. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then she just became all like, oh my god, let me show my boobies.
Sure.
And then she's.
I didn't even know she did that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, G4. I remember watching all of this shit on G4. They did like an E3 special every year. I really remember it because of that fucking Will Wheaton hosted like 3 shows on it for some
Will
fucking
Wheaton's
reason.
the guy from Community. No, who's that?
No, Will Wheaton became famous because, one, he's a super nerd, but he also played some little kid on Star Trek Next Gen. And then,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, so he's an actor, but then, yeah, because he's a super nerd, he just became more famous because he was on Next Gen, but he was also like legit knowledgeable about nerd shit.
Yeah.
So that's how he kind of just became popular. I mean, I like Will Wheaton. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying that's what he does.
I think it's funny that the evolution of TV and TV channels is so drama based now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like everyone loves their murder mysteries, but then also everyone loves like like the Kardashians and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Same people usually. Dude, what was Spike TV before it was Spike?
I think it was always Spike TV. It's something now. It's something different.
Oh, is
now.
it something different now?
It's like Paramount something, the Paramount channel, something like that.
I forgot.
Spike TV was cool. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
actually,
there's
I don't know why I thought so hard about this.
yeah,
It's Comedy Central is by far my favorite.
yeah. Comedy Central's pretty good. I
Or at
still
least it used to be.
so I pretty much watched 2 channels in high school: Cartoon Network and Comedy Central.
How long did you watch cartoons for?
I mean, like, I still watch cartoons technically.
No, but like children's cartoons.
Oh, I probably stopped. So like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I'm at that age gap where you either watch SpongeBob or you stopped watching kids' cartoons.
Yeah.
And that's when I stopped watching because it came out when I was like 6th grade or something. So I
think
never got watched SpongeBob because it came out like as I transitioned from elementary school to middle school.
I think I honestly stopped watching cartoons when I was like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I said, like Boomerang was always legit, but then I watched Cartoon Network because of Toonami and Adult Swim.
Toonami.
Yeah.
That's funny. I remember that now.
Yeah, that was my
fucking
first
crazy.
introduction into anime, and then I stopped watching anime.
But yeah, I mean, I like TNT was pretty nice. TBS actually, I would say TBS up there because the Conan show was on there.
Yeah, it's like I always only watch TBS to watch Conan.
And Family Guy. They usually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Runs a Family Guy. Oh, you're not a Family Guy. Huh? I forget.
It's just never mind. We're not talking about Family Guy right
the
now.
C
so.
Dub.
I watched that more so recently, just because of the Arrowverse stuff.
All right, last thing.
That's all I watched on there, really.
Growing up, what was the news channel? Your go-to news channel, like local news channel.
Fox 31,
Same.
because it came on after the Skimpsons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, whatever was on. So it was like I watched the Simpsons at like 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like 6, 6:30, and then 7 o'clock was like Bones or whatever the fuck, House. And then after that, it was usually news.
Dude, Fox used to be so good. That was a good lineup, and that's time. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I used to watch Univision, Primer Impacto, because I was poor. Did I throw that one in there? Let us know what we missed if you guys have any favorite channels as well. Obviously, that's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah,
as
it's
much,
really.
But
it's like, what's your favorite Netflix?
what's your favorite
Or
streaming
what's your
services?
favorite Netflix? Jesus, I just pulled like a fucking boomer move.
Yeah, you
We
did.
just call everything Google.
I checked the Google.
Yeah, I checked Google.
Or Facebook.
I still know people who call text messages emails. Oh, I just got an email. I'm like,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
a text message. It's my
Gross.
mom.
Now that makes sense. That actually makes 100% sense.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Round 4.
All right, Christopher.
All right, Jedifer.
What the fuck is the next subject?
The fucking next subject is childhood dreams.
No, that was so aggressive.
Childhood dreams. Yeah, it was so aggressive for
the fuck
childhood.
is the next subject?
Childhood dreams. I already said it. Stop yelling at me.
So this one, I guess I'll have to explain because I think this is probably
Yeah,
me.
it's super broad. I don't know what that means.
It's just like what were things that you wanted to do when you were younger? Like things that you wanted to be when you grew up.
Have you ever had a dream?
Have you ever had? We haven't played that in a minute.
We haven't done that.
That you can.
You could do whatever you could, but you can. But if you ever,
You can do someone so hard that you can do whatever you wanted. It's like, what?
What?
Well, yeah,
I hope you guys know that reference. Maybe G will put it in. I don't know.
Probably not.
All right. Anyway, fucking what?
Yeah, so just like when you were a kid, like what were things that you wanted to be?
A fucking dinosaur. Kids are stupid.
That's fair. I mean, dinosaur would kind of be boring in hindsight. I think I wanted to be... Actually, I do have a funny story. When I was younger, there was one time I told my family that I wanted to be a garbage driver.
Like garbage truck?
Yeah, like a dumpster truck driver.
It's not called a dumpster truck.
A dump truck driver.
That's a different thing than a garbage truck.
Whatever. But the only reason why is I wanted to ride in the back.
Then you're not the driver if you're riding in the back.
I don't just want to just be
Again,
the trash
kids are stupid.
Trash man. That's what it was. And they still make fun of me about it because, I was an idiot as a kid.
I like how you use that past tense.
Yeah, no. I mean,
like you were no longer an idiot.
Not as bad, but still one, So yeah, I think I wanted to be a trash man just because I wanted to ride in the back of that. Never wanted to be a musician until high school.
That's fair.
Let
me know when you become a musician.
Hey, I make more money in music than you do, so shut it.
Yeah, and because I make actual money. Having a real job.
Yeah, me too. As a musician. Anyways. I don't know what
You're just an instrumentalist, bud.
You're just a dick.
Yeah. Because never mind.
At one point, I wanted to be a computer programmer. I wanted to be an immigration lawyer.
That makes sense.
And then I was like, that's too much work.
That also makes sense.
And then I also wanted to be a video like director, like editor. Which
we're kind of
doing that. Yeah. But I mean, it was nothing like fireman or astronaut or something like that.
Yeah, I think I wanted to be an archaeologist at one point, but that's because Jurassic Park came out. And everybody wanted...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're welcome. ASMR.
Please excuse Chris. That shit was gross.
Fuck. Why the fuck would I excuse myself? I did it on purpose.
That was nasty, dude. Anyways.
Yeah. Archaeologist. I don't think I ever wanted to be an astronaut necessarily, but I definitely wanted to do something at NASA. But then I was like, math sucks, so never mind.
Yeah, it takes a special person for that. I didn't want to be a football player. I remember that. I was like, I want to play in the NFL. And my parents just never let me play, so that dream dissipated pretty quickly.
Yeah, I actually played football. Dude, I remember playing football when I was whatever, you fucking start, 7. I don't remember.
Yeah, flag football?
No, I started full contact football.
Oh.
It was back in the day when little kids weren't little bitches getting concussions.
No, I was talking about... So where'd you go to elementary? Scott?
That Montfort? That's irrelevant to the conversation.
No. So you really went to Montfort?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, that makes sense. They had a flag like a school flag football team. You remember that?
Not at my elementary school.
Oh, okay. Well, your school sucked apparently. Because that was a thing. It's we're playing Billy Martinez, bro. We're gonna kick their asses, and you're 7 or 8 talking like that.
Yeah, I played real football when I was that little.
It's we're playing Jefferson, man. I got a cousin who goes there. We're gonna kick their asses. It's just.
I don't think Jefferson existed.
No, dude. Jefferson Elementary. Now it's a high school.
Jefferson was always the alternative school.
No, it was elementary school. Dude, I worked there as an elementary school, after school program. It was an elementary school.
Yeah, you worked there when it became an elementary school, but when we were in elementary school,
it was still.
I don't think it was an elementary school.
Yes, it was. I will bet you that was the case.
Sure.
Anyways, we're off topic because you fucking suck. But
I don't fucking suck.
Okay, so kind of going on that realm of things. What are your thoughts about teachers telling us that we had to go to college, or that this is the way that was the only way to get to the profession you wanted to do?
That fucking stupid.
I agree.
Probably the dumbest shit.
Did we just agree on something?
Yeah, the dumbest shit that was ever just forced upon children was the idea that you have to do college or have to do whatever to get a job.
I tell my nephew that.
It really depends what you think you want to do.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes, it is an option, but you have to make sure that, please be, understand that you don't have to go immediately into it and spend, hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars.
Please excuse G for being disgusting.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Hundreds of thousands of dollars on just, getting your general ed because you have no idea what you want to do.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, don't fucking go to college.
That was, the one thing that really frustrated me is that, they're you can be whatever you want, but you have to go to college. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's well, if I want to be a welder, yeah, I guess there's a college for that, but that's
on
more
that, if you're going into a trade,
yeah,
it's really not to be a pun intended, but there's a trade-off between going to a trade school and getting an apprenticeship and
Yeah.
doing hands-on training. Like, you can go to school to be an electrician. Do you need to? No, you don't. But you can. But you
I
don't
mean,
need to.
it would help if you want to, like,
Or like a mechanic. You don't
Yeah.
need to go to school for it, but you can, but you don't have to.
the certifications really do help. But yeah, no, I mean, like, that was one thing, like, when someone I would ask, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, they always told us you have to go to college. And it's just like, well, if you want to be a fireman, you don't have to go to college.
Yeah.
You know?
And that was like the weirdest thing is like they made up programs for things that you don't need to go to college for, just because so many people were forced into college, and now it's like, oh well, now you have to go to this training thing, like 3 years of school to learn how to fight fires.
Well,
It's like,
and
okay,
here's the deal about that. I mean, we're kind of in the same subject, but it's also one of those things where it became such a commercialized thing instead of like a beneficial thing for you, right? Like, you're going to college, everyone else is going to college, therefore, like, to find an intern, like a entry level job with your college degree is like nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Unless you go for another 2 years and get your master's, but then everyone's doing that now. So then when you
Well,
get it,
so
it's
yeah,
like
like-
an internship, and
so you get that, but you don't get it because you don't have your master's. So then you get your master's, then you go into the workforce, and they're like, oh, you don't have enough experience, we're not hiring you.
it's such a fucking.
And it's just like, what?
and that's the thing is, like, people don't understand about our generation is that's like, we've been fucked since the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, do you need to buy a house? Like, dude, I can't afford a house. Like,
Dude, I can't even afford an apartment, dude.
I can't even afford. I can barely afford a car. Like,
Yeah,
let's
right?
be real about that, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember when I went to school for a year, and then I felt terrible that I took a year off and then went to school and then dropped out. I felt like a failure. I still kind of do, I guess, but
Yeah, but that's for other reasons.
that, yeah, I mean,
Just because you suck.
oh, that doesn't help either though, and that's time. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry that we kind of went to like a happy, like, what'd you want to do when you grew up? To like, fuck this system.
Yeah. Anyway, archaeologist.
Oh, football player.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Next subject.
Final round.
All right, final subject for the day, brought to you by Sticky Notes.
No, we're
They're
not
sticky
sponsored,
and they're notes.
but we're not sponsored.
Oh, I didn't say like the name of the product. It's the Sticky Notes.
I think Sticky Note is a trademark from that specific brand.
Sticky paper where you can write notes.
Noted stickum paper.
TM.
Got him.
The final subject is actually from our good friend Eric. Iron Man 3 still sucks, by the way.
It's okay.
Actually, sidebar. I've been watching, like I said, chronologically.
Uh-huh.
I watched Iron Man 1 and 2 yesterday. I actually like Iron Man 2. Like it's fun watching these things when you actually see like the whole timeline and like how everything kind of goes.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, like Tony Stark's faced death like this many times, and he's still afraid of it.
Yeah, right.
Anyways,
Dude, I should send you this video, but it's like the timeline of the MCU as every movie is. So it like has notes in the timeline, and like I'll have to send it to you. It's super hard to explain.
No, it was So we'll talk about some DV extras, but
Yeah.
the final subject is blank is corrupting kids. So you put a thing in front of it. Like, what is corrupting kids? That's
Other
probably,
kids, probably number one.
All right. The number one thing I would say is social media.
Yeah, we kind of already touched on that too in a previous podcast.
Yeah. I think that's definitely corrupting kids more than anything, and which is crazy because they're growing up with different like social media platforms than we did.
Yeah,
And they're so much more interactive than what we've had.
I can see that.
So I don't know. Is that a threat towards making a kid vulnerable or like false?
Security.
Yeah, like
something?
false confidence and things like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, kind of when we talked about it, I was like kind of indifferent about the whole social media is ruining kids because it's yes and a no answer for me. But if you use it responsibly, then no. With your kids, so they're leaning more towards the irresponsible way of using it. But again, like, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent on that.
I guess this might not be corrupting kids, but what about discipline? Like disciplining your kids.
You have to elaborate on that a little bit more.
So
I don't
like
know.
if they're in trouble, like how you go about disciplining them, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously, like both. I'm sure you got your ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's not a thing anymore. I mean, yes and no, right? Like,
Yeah.
like it's a lot easier for a kid to be like, "Hey, my dad hit me," and that'd be taken completely out of context, where child services is involved. I had a
Yeah.
buddy where that happened to, and it fucking sucks, dude, because you're just like,
Yeah, it really depends how
You
old
know?
the kid is too, because there's literally reaches a point where like it doesn't work because they're too young, and it doesn't work because they're too old.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's So like, I think
you have to take what they like and take it away.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the whole idea that we're teaching our kids to be soft?
Firstly, I think that's a very select group of people because my child is not that way at all.
Yeah, yeah, because I can see that there's a lot of kids out there that maybe have been kind of in that form, like way too secure, like very very isolated, I guess, from just having like some adversity situations in their area. Again, I'm not a parent though, so I can't really. Like,
that's why I made my daughter go to a ghetto school.
Everything I'm saying is probably just like outside looking in, and I could probably be fucking wrong. Which, if you believe that, please like put in the comments. I don't believe that I need to know this, right?
I mean, there's a whole lot of people that say kids are soft that have kids, and they're like, well, I don't raise my kids this way. But there's a lot of people that say kids are soft that don't have kids, and yet both of them are wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some soft-ass kids out there because I see them with my eyes, but it's not a majority by any means.
And some kids are like that. Like, that is like a personality trait where they're like I was one of those kids.
They just need to be, like, emotionally different. Like, I guess it depends on what you mean by soft, I guess, yeah.
I guess it's just one of those things where...
Like, not exposed to things, or, like, you fucking punch them in the face and they cry, because...
Yeah.
That's not Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny, the evolution of raising kids has changed substantially from even when we were kids, you know what I mean? And that's always been an ever-changing thing. I mean, that's all what the world is. But I don't know, something as simple as, like, I still believe that if, like, you need to protect yourself, like, fucking do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like you see all these kids of, like, these, like, situations where a kid's, like, getting beat up and you won't hit them because you're just like, violence isn't the answer. It's like, but...
Violence is never the answer unless the question is, what is never the answer? Then violence is the answer.
There you go.
Thanks, Mark.
TM. Fuck you, Mark. Start TM now. We said it.
We said it on internet. That means it's ours. Origin.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I guess, I don't know, like, what is really corrupting them? Just technology, I think. But that's also, that's also an old spirited, like, thought process too.
Dude, what always corrupts kids is literally just other kids. It's always been peers. And even, like, older, I guess they're still peers, but older kids that have bad ideas corrupt younger kids 100% of the time.
I was talking to a counselor about the situation of just, like, she wants to help change like things in schools and for kids and things like that, but a lot of that comes from home.
Yep, that's true.
Like, you know, and so it's like, what's corrupting kids? Parents.
Yep, that's also very high on the list.
It's legit just how you raise your kids, right? Like,
yeah. And there's a lot of shitty parents out there, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like, so fucking many.
Well, and it sucks, too, because it's like, I know there's certain situations where I grew up with kids who were like that because they didn't have their parents at home, or, you know, like, their main role model was someone who was in the streets or some gangster that was out there. Like, I remember at Central there was this kid who, like, came out with a fucking bat trying to fight Russ.
Cute.
And, like, Russ, like, actually, like fucking dealt with it.
He fucked him up.
Yeah, and so, like, and then the cop came, I'm just like, dude, like, how do you get to that point? And it is who you, like you said, who you surround yourself.
Yeah.
But it's also up to the parents. And again, I'm not a parent, but logically speaking, it's up to the parents to make sure that they put those kids in place and understand, like, hey, this is not okay, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, my mom raised me through fear and being terrified, so I turned out okay, I think.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was never involved with it. I lived around all those kids, but I was never around them because my mom never let me to be around them.
That's fair. Yeah, and, like, I kind of take the opposite approach with my parenting. Is I kind of let my child see all of it, and it's like, see, this is fucked up, this is what you're supposed to do, but I'm not going to be like, no, don't talk to those people because they're fucking bad influences. I'm like, no, talk to them and see how fucking stupid they are, and then go from there.
Yeah, just like a heads up, you know. Yeah. I think lack of experience is also one of those things too, when it comes to growing up, is just being in those situations and understanding sometimes that there's going to be some situations that are inevitable that you're going to be in.
Like, yeah, like the first time I did drugs, I said no. But then, like, the fourth or fifth time, I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I mean, I've never done drugs.
Yeah, no. Especially not with me.
Yeah, never. At all, ever in my entire life.
Yeah, you know, 10-year party, whatever. It's fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, neither. I mean, I don't remember. So.
Huh?
Taco Bell?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't think our kids are being corrupt. It's just we're just not used to what they're around.
Yeah.
They're growing up in the digital age. We grew up in a sense of both aspects of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is like a learning curve for us to understand that the way they're seeing the world is very different from ours, but it's not necessarily corrupting
I don't think it is. There's not. So, like, for example, my daughter's relatively old.
Yeah.
Well, for my age.
Yeah, never mind.
So,
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
So it's what she knows isn't far off from what I understand.
Yeah.
It's because there's a whole lot of like internet culture that, let's say, like,
But you're only saying that because you're closer to age. I mean, people who are
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the learning curve isn't that dramatic, except if you have like older parents.
yeah.
And I think that's a problem too.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest corruption, if you want to put it that way, is technology, but it's also not corrupting them as much as it's like that.
Allowing them to
be informed for
see
one,
things.
also possibly informed as well. But I mean, it is
fake news.
fake news. But it's also like,
That's time.
yeah, that is time. Sorry, that's
You're
also
bad at
that's
that.
also them getting like so much more information than we have. So maybe that
Yeah.
is something that it's like
But yeah,
too much information might be like too much.
and
of
that's
a
the thing
corrupt
too. Is
thing.
like people say like, oh, kids nowadays are stupid doing all this shit, but it's like, no, kids have always done all that shit. They just didn't fucking document it. Like the girls that got, I don't know if you heard the story, but there was a group of teenage girls, or two, maybe not a group, but two teenage girls that got in trouble because they found a dead body, right? And they stole like a necklace off this person, but they fucking put it on TikTok.
yeah,
Like, yeah, that's dumb. But kids did that anyway,
yeah, stand
but
by
they
me,
just
bro.
never fucking put it on the internet.
They made it into a movie.
Yeah.
Wanna see it, Deb?
Yeah, y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah, man, I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, let us know, parents. Let us know what you think. Again, I'm not one, so please tell me to fuck off because I'd be like, yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
But the best thing about parenting is everyone is right and everyone is wrong.
yeah,
It's great. Best parenting advice I've ever got was don't listen to other parents.
that's fucking real, man, for sure. I mean, because I don't know, kids are weird.
And they're
terrifying.
individual people, and every kid is different.
I had a thought, but I totally forgot it, so maybe we'll leave it for the DVD extras. But thank you
If
guys
you
again
remember.
for tuning in. I probably won't. This is episode 40. We done 40 of these motherfuckers.
Hell yeah,
Plus
bud.
a lot of DVD extras, so we're like at 75 things of this, and we do appreciate you guys listening and tuning in. If you have any friends that you want to share this with, do it.
Do it. Yeah,
Do it.
again, shout out Riley for getting us our 1,000 downloads from Spotify and all the podcast stuff.
Yeah, we've had 1,000 downloads of this. Can we do that quicker next time?
Yeah, let's come on, guys. 40
Let's make
episodes.
it
Let's
happen.
go.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 36, 38 when we did it. I don't
think
know.
technically on there's like 43 episodes because we did like the DVD extras with Armando, with Hector and Kim. No, with Kim and Hector. I think Armando's was just on YouTube. Anyway,
okay.
sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just-
it doesn't matter.
Thank you guys again. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast,
Podcast.
any podcast, make sure you guys follow us. If you can rate us as well, and share it with a friend.
Thanks, guys. And if you're watching on YouTube,
You sucked at that one. Go for it. Sorry, you stumbled.
well, I was going to say
Someone's arrested.
some about listening to DVD extras exclusive on YouTube, and then I didn't.
Now, if you
But
are
now I
on
have to.
YouTube,
Like, comment, subscribe.
yeah, and watch our DVD extras because we just talk about the same shit.
Mostly sports or movies.
Our goal is to not talk about sports or movies for this next one, but it's probably going to happen.
It's going to happen.
In the meantime, you guys have a good day, have a good evening, have a good life. Hail Hydra. We'll see you guys later.
Bye. Hell, fucking sneaking that in there.